What's going on, guys? This is Marsh109, and today I'm teaching you how to do background music. Actually, I see I have a new file in my game. We're doing this is the same thing we did before. We're using my first app, so let's load that back up. If you still have that on a computer, I imported some music. The music's from epidemicsound.com. It's commercial use, so I'm using it in my app. To recap what we did in our last video, we learned functions. When we made the app, though, when we click this button, changes it to text name and the color, and a button, text color. That's what happens. So I just added this in here. I just click and drag into the app. There's a simple soundtrack. It's pretty easy. Take any music you want, drag it into your app, put it in, hit copy if necessary, and you're good to go. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to viewcontroller.swift. Minimize that. So we're going to import something at the top. It's called import AV foundation. We'll make a new variable up here called var background player equals AV audio player. That's parentheses. I know it seems a little complicated right now. It is pretty complex. Somewhat. I don't think you're going to understand it the first time you do it. Once you do it multiple times, you'll start understanding it. I'm not going to explain in great detail. And this is still a beginner tutorial. I'm just showing you how to do it, in case you want to do it. Now we need a function. As I taught you before, functions do stuff. So we'll name it play background music. It's going to be called file named. That's going to be the variable. This can be a string. You see already it's starting to look a little familiar to other functions we did. So now we're going to do something called let URL means equals. I'm not going to explain this code right here. So what we're doing is we're taking the file. It's a URL because the file we have is the actual URL to begin with. That's why we get called URL. Main variable called URL. Bundle.main, you can go to documentation and read about it. I'm not going to explain. It's a little too complex for a tutorial, but I'm putting it in the app. It's just so you can do so you know how to do your music. We're going to do a guard statement. We haven't learned this yet, so I'm not going to explain it till we learn it. This is pretty much copy what you're seeing on the screen. There's our else statement. Whoa, what am I doing? Print. Basically meaning if this does not see new URL is this, it's going to print they could not find the file. So after that's done, we're moving to the next step. We're almost done with this now. We're going to return, so we need a return statement. We're going to do a do statement. So do equals try AV audio player contents of throws URL new URL. I'm not really going to explain this yet. Maybe in a later tutorial I'll explain it to you. I'll explain this part though. It's okay. Number of loops equals -1, meaning it's going to keep running infinitely unless we stop it. Prepare to play is to getting ready to play, and this just plays it. That's that part. Now we have to put this part in there. Catch, let, error. No, wrong button. Print. So this is what we have. It's a little complex just to do background music, but this is how it works. This part you shouldn't be too worried about. For this lesson, I'm just trying to explain this. Basically, you're getting a URL, which is a new URL up here, and you're setting its number of loops equal to -1, which means it's going to play infinitely. You're prompting it, getting ready to play, and then you're going to play it. But now we need to make it play. So when the button's clicked, we're going to call the function, which is play background music file named. What I name it as? This has to be exact, so LYSIUM 3.mp3. And it should run the file now. Once it runs, you'll see it plays the music when it loads. Dun. It's more of an advanced tutorial, that's why I'm not going too in detail right now. In later tutorials, I'll come back to this tutorial and shed some light on some of the more complex things. Okay, we'll wait screen. What happens to our app? Why is it not working? Oh, there it is. Label. Click the button. Done. So every time the button clicks and start the loop back over again. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is Martian09, how to put background music into your game. I'm sorry for all the complexity of this tutorial though. It is a beginner tutorial series. I just threw something at y'all that's a little bit outside your range for now. So we haven't talked about AV Foundation or anything yet. We'll get there though. Trust me, we'll get there. But for now, don't worry about that, just know how to do it. Then for future references, when you have to put this into your game, you can just copy and paste the code into it, change the URL name, and you'll be good to go. So, that's it guys. Martian09.